everyone, it's Joey from the Wildwood Video Archive and the Wildwood Boardwalk Facebook page, and today we're going to talk about everything that is new on the Wildwood Boardwalk for 2019. But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. But let's get started. Now, for the past few months, we've been reporting about all these changes taking place, but I figured it'd be a good idea to put together a video talking about each of them. And also, let me tell you that as the summer gets closer, we will visit every single one of these places. Right now, some of them are still under construction and are trying to get ready for Memorial Day weekend, so I figured this would be the best thing to get it out to you. And of course, if you're on our YouTube channel, we'll put links in the description talking about the places. Also, if you're watching from wildwoodvideoarchive.com, you can scroll down and click on the business name itself, and it'll bring you right to their website with all the information. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on the north side of the boardwalk at 16th Street and make our way all the way down to, I think, Lincoln Avenue is where the last change is. So the first place we're going to stop at is Little Nicky's. Now, Little Nicky's, though it's not new, it's been around since the 80s, there are new owners. For those who don't know, there were older owners that had that place since the get-go. They owned that place, Pompeo's next door, and 2 apartments upstairs, and it just sold. And now the new owners are working very hard on getting Little Nicky's ready for Memorial Day weekend, which we're excited for. We're going to go ahead and visit them next week to get all the details about hopefully getting Pompeo's open, because for those who remember, I used to get my bikes down there and rent them at the end of the boardwalk and then go to Pompeo's for breakfast. So hopefully, who knows, before you know it, Pompeo's will be open. Now that is on 17th Street. Now across the way on 18th Street underneath Montego Bay, there's a new steak place coming to the Wildwood Boardwalk. That is called Steak 'em Up. Now Steak 'em Up is started 6 years ago by Mike Lane, and he decided that he wanted to bring it from Philadelphia all the way down to Wildwood. Now they're still under construction and they're hoping to be open by Memorial Day weekend, but we have some pictures of their new signage, which is going up very shortly. Check it out. And we'll also be stopping by sometime next week to go ahead and check out all of their changes, and we're really excited for those guys. Now, if we make our way all the way down, the next place we're going to stop by is Portland Pier. Portland Pier, for those who obviously remember the good old days of rides, right now they're mostly just go-karts. And from time to time, they do add a little bit of changes here and there. And this time, they're retracking most of the go-kart tracks on the left-hand side. We actually were there a couple weeks ago when they started doing it. They were ripping up the old boards, which some of them are original from the 80s or the 90s. So we're happy that Portland Pier is going to give us a smoother ride on those go-karts. But if we continue our tour down, we do have Maurice Piers, which, let me tell you, it's going to be its own video. I can't talk about it right now because there's so many changes taking place, it being the 50th season of Maurice Piers. Surfside Pier is going to look completely different when it opens, and then on top of that, there's changes in Mary's Landing. It needs its own video. So we're going to continue our tour to Juniper Avenue, right in front of Old Hunts Pier or Dinosaur Beach, whatever way you look at it. There used to be a place called Candy Circus. It was here for 2 seasons. They decided that they're not going to reopen for this year, and so another business is moving in. Now, it's not a new business. It's been around for 40 plus years. It's moving from the Boardwalk Mall all the way over there. It is the original old photos of Wildwood. That's right. They're moving, and let me tell you, they're going to have so much space, and we've spoken to them. They're going to add 2 new sets, which is going to be great. So excited for them. Now we're going to make our way all the way down to Wildwood Avenue, where there's a new women's boutique coming, and I apologize if I'm saying this wrong. It looks like it says it's BU Boutique, but I've also read online that it's Beau Boutique. So ladies, I apologize if I'm saying it wrong, but this is how it's spelled. They'll be having a full line of women's clothing. Let me tell you, their stuff actually looks really cute. It's an upscale women's clothing, and let me tell you, my wife's gonna spend money there. It's a shame for me. Anyway, we're gonna continue down to Douglas Fudge. Now, Douglas is also on Wildwood Avenue, and the way that I know you're saying, like, that's not a new place, let me tell you, they just hit 100 years here on the Wildwood Boardwalk. That's right, 100 years. We put together a really fun article talking to the owner, and we're just really happy for them. What is new, they'll be introducing a lot of old favorite candies that they haven't put out in a very long time. Plus, they'll have 100-year merchandise to pick up, so make sure you stop by and you pick up some of that candy and bring some to me, please, because I love their fudge. But we're going to continue down to Cedar Avenue. For those who don't know, Harry's Corner is no more. That's right, it's been there, it feels like, for decades. But that's right, Harry's Corner's no more. I mean, take a look at the sign. The new place moving in is called Pop's Caramel Corn and Creamery, which obviously from the title they're going to sell caramel corn and ice cream. Now what's interesting is that they split, or the landlord split that building in half. Pop's is going to be in the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, it's been rumored that we're going to get another hatchet throwing game. I can't confirm that yet. I mean, we went by, we talked to a few people. It's been talked about, but I haven't seen any logos, nothing online yet, so we're going to go ahead and stay away from that one for right now and until we can confirm it. And while we're on Cedar Avenue, one new thing that's not done yet is that they're building a brand new ramp at the end of the boardwalk on Cedar right to the street. We have a video of what it looked like after they ripped it down. They're still working on it. It's going to take a little while. Probably won't be ready until the end of June, but we're very happy that they added in a brand new ramp. Now, the last thing that is getting added to the Wildwood Boardwalk is called Flying Hatchets. It's right across from the Adventure Pier, and it's exactly what it is. Exactly what it sounds like. You get a hatchet, you throw it at a target and see if it sticks. Now, as far as I know, there's two experiences. One's a game, and I think another one's like a party room sort of situation. But it seems interesting. It's the biggest thing that's been trending, and there hasn't been any places down here that do it yet. So I am excited to see how it's going to go this summer. Now, I do have to say, we've been watching on the cameras, and it looks like it's been very popular. So get ready to stare and watch people throw axes at targets. Now, those are all the changes coming to the Wildwood Boardwalk for the 2019 season. Now, of course, we'll talk about more of these piers another time, but I want to know what you guys think about all these changes. Is there a place that you are so excited about? Is there an old favorite that you love that you can't wait to get back to? Please go ahead and comment below. And if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you do like this video, hit that thumbs up. And as always, I'm Joey. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the beach. See you later.